Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Remember these? Well, today we're going to use more scraps to create more Christmas cuties. Stay tuned. Y'all, this is more of my scrap pile just from some of the Christmas crafting I've been doing. I have so many more scrap piles, some Christmas, some not. And the paper sizes are such nice sizes that you don't want to throw them out. And that's what this video is all about. Again, we're going to use our scraps to create something useful. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by. And welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and longtime friends. Thank you all so much for the positive and awesome ways in which you support me and my channel. When I say that I couldn't do it without you, I couldn't do it without you. So I really am appreciative for the ways that you have helped my channel to grow and the ways that you continue to show up to support me. If you craft with me at all, you're going to have some scraps, whether it's cardstock or decorative paper or chipboard, you're going to have some scraps. And we are in the holiday season where those scraps can be put to good use. And that's what today is all about. So today we're going to take our scraps and we're going to make the cutest little boxes. And they are perfect for holding little items of acknowledgement. If you want to put these on all of your coworkers' desk, or if you're having a family night and you want to make sure everybody leaves with a little something, just put something in here. So I'll give you a closer look in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. So y'all, here's a closer look at the awesome little cubes we're going to be making. As I said earlier, they are approximately 2 by 2 by 2 1/4 to 2 1/2, depending on the size paper that you're using. These are more like 2 1/4. But we're also going to use scraps to create our own little bows. Hopefully you're able to see that. Super simple process, but this is a great way to use scraps. And I think that this is sweet enough to give one to each person. You can put in it whatever you like that will fit, but for me, of course, I would just make these sweet treats. So let's make one, including the bow. So as y'all are able to see, I have plenty of scraps here from which I can choose, but I'm going to stick with this one because I want to show you how I'm also not going to cut off the information band here. So this is a 12 by 4 1/2 inch piece, and I am going to cut it down to 8 1/2. Then I'm going to take this piece and cut a strip at 1. This piece and cut a strip at 1. So I have 2 strips at 1 and 1 strip that is 8 1/2 by 4 1/2, and those are the measurements for the box sizes I'll be making here. So with my paper in on the 8 1/2 inch side, we're going to score every 2 inches. So that's 2, 4, 6, and 8. Then with it in on the 4 1/2 inch side, I'm going to score at 1 1/8. Then I'm going to rotate it to the opposite 4 1/2 inch side, and let's go ahead and score at 1 1/4. So now we're just going to fold and burnish all of our scores. And this is going to be one of those boxes where we don't need a lid because it's going to be a one and done. So we're going to close this box permanently using glue. So now I'm just going to take my finger blade, and this narrow flap here is the adhesive flap. So we need to remove the bottom rectangle and the top rectangle. So I'm removing both of these by cutting in at a slight angle. Then we're just going to go across the bottom and the top. Everywhere that we have a score, we're going to notch out an angle on both sides of that score mark. And this is something that you guys see me do a lot if you've been crafting with me for any amount of time. Then here on the end, I am just going to angle in a little bit there. So right now my piece looks like this. I'll turn it to this end, and again, anywhere that I have a score mark, I'm going to notch out an angle. And so now I'm ready to bring in my glue, and we can put it together. So we're going to place our glue on the adhesive flap, which is right there. Then all you have to do is fold over, match those score marks, and now you have a nice little flat fold. And you can make up bunches of these and just be ready when you need a little something. Open it, seal it, give it as a gift. So now we're just going to put it together. This is the bottom of the box, and you can see that I didn't even remove the title bar because that's going to be covered. This is the back of the box because I can see that the adhesive flap is there. So I'm going to fold in these two sides, then I'll fold over the back flap. We're going to stick it down with some glue, and then I'll fold over the front flap. And then I'm just going to square this. Go in, make sure I have that nice and stuck. So there's my box. Let's just open it like this. I'm going to take some of my little chocolates, and we're going to put them in the box. And I'm able to get 3 chocolates in this box, so I'm just going to fold over the top. This time I am going to add just a little bit of glue right there. Let's fold that piece over. Let's add some glue right here. Fold that over. Add glue right here and fold that over. And y'all, I know that this is a very simple craft, but this gives us yet another option for being able to use our scraps. Sometimes even I stop crafting new projects so that I can use some of my scraps, and that's what this series is about. We're going to make our bow, and all I'm going to do is take one piece and just curl it with my finger blade. Then I'll take those 2 pieces and I'm just going to fold them in like this. So I'm going to add some glue on this end and on this end, and we're just going to fold these in the center. And then I'll hold it down for just a second to give that glue a chance to set up. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to notch out a V right there and a V right here. And I think I'm just going to do it with my finger blade. So I'm just going to notch out those V's. This is just helping me to get that nice little bow shape. And we'll do the same thing over here. Notch out that V. So there's my bow. Now I'm going to take some glue, place some glue on the back of the bow. Then I'm going to take this piece and just place it down like this. So I have about that much of a tail left. And then I'll try to cut off that amount here. So now what I'm going to do is I'll go in here and here and cut out that V. And then I'll also be cutting out a tail. So I'm going to take my scissors, try to go in as tightly as I can with my scissors. If I don't get it too tight, I'll go in with my finger blade and do some cleanup. There's my little bow shape. Then here at the bottom, I'm just going to go in from corner to corner to the center and cut a tail. It won't be a perfect one, but it will be good enough. So I'm just going in and we're cutting a tail. And so there's my bow. I am going to take my stylus and just go through the loop of the bow just to round it. And I'll do the same thing over here. So I'm getting that rounded shape to the loop of my bow. And now it'll go on top just like that. And so then I have these little decorative holiday brads, Christmas brads from Pebbles, and I've had these in my stash for quite a while. So I'm going to use those as the center. So I am going to take my paper piercer, punch me a hole, and then I'll just make that hole big enough so that I can fit that brad through. And then we'll take the brad and just feed it through the hole. Open the brad. And now I'm going to take my glue and just add some glue like that. And then I'll take this and we'll put it on the top. And now we have a gift ready to give. Y'all, it's not a whole lot. It's a little something, but it's just a gift of acknowledgement and thanks. When I used to work in corporate America, I was known for doing the 12 days of Christmas. And these are the types of things that I would do, and people so looked forward to it. For 12 days, every day, I would sneak a little something on their desk. Sometimes it was bigger than this. Sometimes it was even smaller than this. I used to make some Hershey Kisses boxes that were even smaller than this. So I know that from previous experience, things like this are very much appreciated. So I hope that you have enjoyed this fun, quick, and easy way that we can take our scraps and we can make our own gift packaging complete with the bow. And then all you have to do is fill it with something little and watch people smile. If you have liked this video, and y'all, I certainly hope that you have, please hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I hope that you'll consider subscribing. And if you do, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. I normally upload on Sundays, Mondays, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but sometimes I'll upload off schedule as well. So make sure the notification bell is set for everyone so that you'll know when I am uploading something new. As always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.